Hi there, good day and welcome home to Blenholme for episode 27. Today we're gonna start out by building some more houses in this area over here. I think we're gonna take the small 3x3s in this one. And we're gonna have at least one pathway over here. And let's see if we can fit one more in there. Probably can. Seems we can, yeah, great. Then maybe one more over here and here. Some pathways between. And let's get these pathways in here as well. I think this will register as a connection, so we don't have to worry about not actually connecting it in. And otherwise it at least visually resembles a connection, which is fine by me as well. And this will at least get a few more of those good residents into our town. The rest of this will probably become greenbelt. Now I think we're also going to brawl. The district needs a little bit more filling in, as you can probably see for yourself as well. And first I want to start out with this corner over here. Let's see what kind of squares we're working with. Maybe let's just zone some of this up and just see what spawns in there. We can already draw ourselves a pathway through. And let's not snap to anything, because that's way easier when working between grid spaces. I think this will be a nice connection through. And I guess this will turn out nice, however, whichever way it will turn out. Because all these assets are pretty nice if you just keep them at the smaller sizes. If you get a lot of these big ones, it will probably turn out fairly ugly, but not like this. Yeah, I think we'll go for detailing heavy for today. But mostly in short blocks, I think. Pulling the city together slowly and surely. Now I think it's also time to extend our bicycle infrastructure over here. Let's get it another connection into the leisure district. So I think it ends over here, right? Yeah, seems to. Maybe let's use angle and road length snapping. and go for a turn like this, leaving some room for decoration to the right. And I think we're gonna draw up until here. And let's quickly remove some of those trees as well. Maybe with a smaller brush. We don't want to remove our intended detailing. So where do we want to enter into this road? Yeah, I think this will be a nice spot. And let's go for a connection with the curved road tool. And a slight change by making this a priority street again. So now we at least have another way into the neighborhood. And we probably should fill this up with 2x1, 1x2s. Or at least part of it. So 1x2, green city high density. I think I'll do blocks of 4. And I think I might want to fence this area first before I start to add houses to that. So, no more snapping. And just a fairly straight fence along here. There will be a pathway alongside it later on, but I'll first put in those houses. So our pathway. Maybe people will walk through the fence, but I can't be bothered to put the pathway farther away. We just won't look at it, and thus it will not exist. And of course we can decorate this corner up later on. Some high density zoning under here will be appropriate, of course. And that's a lot better again. Another nice patch filled up. Yeah, I think we should add an elementary school on this corner over here. Slightly offset from the angle of the elder care center, leaving room for a pathway in between. We'll turn the area around here into a bit of a park area, I think. Maybe not all of it. Maybe not too regularly shaped either, but we'll see. And I think it's time to add another bus line to town. We only have 2 for now, and that's... neither of them is going to the nature reserve, and we now have a nice route to take to it, so this should be quite fun. Let's have this bus stop over here. And then we're not going to do bus stops on the bicycle road, because that would be uncomfortable for the cyclists. So we're gonna make stops on side roads like this. And maybe not even spread too many stops around the area anyway either. Yeah, I guess this could be a good spot. And we're probably gonna want one on the edge of the area as well. Yeah, that's not too close. That's okay, that's okay. And then I think we're gonna draw it straight through the area of Donor Vale. So we're gonna use this central road for it. And I think this will do for stop spacing. And you'll get it transferred to the metro as well over here. Now let's put the stop over here right before the exit. And then we're going under, and we're gonna stop over here near the post office. And now I'm going to go to the industry area for, I think a single stop. Maybe two. Yeah, let's get one in here. And I think the nature reserve is close enough like this. So let's have another stop near the entrance. I guess near the other stop is, near the tram stop is nicest for the area. Maybe let's just have a loop around and take this stop again. And then go up here. Back the way it came. Back towards Brawl. And this will give us a decent new line. Oh wait, I didn't want that, I wanted it over here. And then we're gonna, of course, mirror this one. Yeah. Now, where's our next one? In between these. So over here is gonna be our next stop. And then we're mirroring these two, which are probably the closest put together stops in the entire bus loop. But I don't think citizens will mind. And then near the metro stop, and then we're gonna complete it over here. And I think we're gonna turn this line black. Or maybe let's go for a brownish color. Yeah. Yeah, I think this will do. And I'll name it off screen later on. Now that's a nice sound buffer against this busy road over here. I think the residents will like it as well. Enough connectivity through there. And quite a decent view as well for the people living high above it and looking out over it. Now let's go do some more parking lot drive roads. Yeah. If I can get my snap tools unlocked. And for some reason I hear fireworks in April. Well, okay. I think we're gonna extend it till over here for now. Yeah, I think that will do. And then this will be like this. Yeah. Then we're gonna turn this into border roads, of course. Perfect. Let's remove some trees while we're here. This is really not good. And now in with some parking lots. I think these will be just right. Yeah, just a small parking space. Nothing special. Now let's go see if we have some nice 3x3 assets we can put together. We're of course going for smaller ones. And I think if I place them like this, they will look quite okay. A bit like they're one complex. I like it. It actually seems to have its water supplied, and we can of course add some zoning to it. Maybe we can squeeze another 2x2 block in here. I think so. Should be possible. But will it look good? That's the actual question, of course. So let's first see if a small one would be okay. Maybe if I take the other end of the spectrum. Yeah. Barely reaches over the houses, but that doesn't really matter because you're gonna be looking towards the lake anyway. Usually, I think. And that about concludes this part of the area, of course. We can decorate again. Okay, now let's go get ourselves a nice little playground in here. It's again gonna be a little offset in angle. Let's just use our parking lot drive for it. Not a bit of snapping, straight piece of road. Oh wait, I want road length snapping actually. Because I want it to be 5 tiles long or 6. Let's go for 6. And maybe this. Okay, so 6 was not the right measurement. Let's go for 5. I think this should be alright then. Yeah, this is fine. This is not fine. And I'll take this away for now as well. Oh wait, we need our angle snapping back, of course. We're gonna box in these tiles. And I hope it will let me connect, which is pretty great. I'll just connect it in there. And I think I should by now pull some water through here because we're not quite as well spread as I'd like to be right now. If we're gonna build back here, water should be readily supplied. So where's our nearest water pipe? We could probably stretch it down here and then up the road. There will be a water pipe up there. Yeah, great. That's taken care of. Apparently I had not supplied water for these houses either, so this is good. So let's go to our playground and see if we can... We of course cannot jam it in here, which is not a problem at all. Because we have a smaller playground, we have not unlocked our smaller playground yet, which is unfortunate. Well, it seems I'm going to change this after all. A bit of time wasted. I'm sorry, but I'm not really that sorry. Better do it right. So let's get a road guideline. Yeah, now get our angle snapping off. And let's go for 5 tiles in this direction. And then cage those grid tiles in. Sweet, sweet zoning tiles. And then this should be connected as well. Now I'm pretty sure I can place my playground in here. Yeah. And And how's my water? No longer under the road. Of course. This way it will be. And now we're going to place some 3x2 assets in here as well. Let's see. Too bad there's no two mirrored versions of these. But I guess we can work with this. A bit sad that there's a gap between, but if we pretend it's not there, I think this is quite alright. With this looking a bit more like its own place, I think it's a nice time to go to the Winkentor Reserve and have some nice rock feature detailing time there. I think around this entrance you have a bit of a dip in the terrain, if I remember correctly. Yeah, right over here. I think if we place down some rocks over here, this will be more attractive to visitors. It will boost the entertainment value of the entire park. And it will help make the terrain look a bit more logical as well. Maybe if we dot some other brushes and stuff around it. Maybe a few of the newer ones as well. Yeah, that helps. That helps. Not if I get a point in the way, but it helps. And this corner seems quite barren as well. Unfortunate. So a pathway in here. Some brushes alongside. On this side. Maybe some smaller trees on the other side. So you have more points to try and peer in between the trees. maybe this will do. And I think... Do we have a district here and power? We seem to have a district. Our park area could do with some extension. The more trees are in there, the better. So maybe if I'm daring enough to go for some local and organic produce. Some 2x1s maybe? Or just one? And maybe one more tree behind here. Of course it'll need power. Oh, it just barely doesn't get it either. So, let's get that one in here. It should have power now. Yeah. Perfect. Let's see if that helped our entertainment level at all. Still middle 1500s, barely, but it was fun to do anyway. Let's get one more apartment block in before we end the day, I think. Or maybe not an apartment block, but just a row of houses. Let's get our border road from here. And we're gonna connect it back in here. Then this will have to be a border road as well. And with some anarchy we're gonna put some parking lots in here. Sometimes I feel like I'm speaking on repeat. I hope I'm not bothering you guys with that, because I can also speak less and you might like it. Add a comment if you feel that way. If you think my commentary should only have actual content of value instead of me blabbering about sometimes, which it comes down to sometimes, I think. So let's get another parking lot drive behind. Yeah, let's extend it up until here for now. And let's get another one of those rows in here. Yeah, this is starting to pull together slightly. Better in my opinion. And that concludes another day in Blenholme. Time for another beautiful sunset. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and see you soon for the next one. Blenholme.